Welcome to our training guide for the Cardiosoft CamConnect ECG machine along with our i3 integration software. In this guide we will cover the use of the Cardiosoft CamConnect with our integration software to record an ECG. Start by connecting your fresh electrodes to the patient. If you aren't sure about the placement, we have guides available and also recommend speaking with your clinical team for advice. Connect the USB cable to a spare port in your PC. When you are ready, open the i3 software from the desktop icon. Choose Start to begin the process. This will show your available modules. Let's choose ECG. The patient details will appear. Check these are correct. You can adjust the height and weight if needed. Press Yes to continue. After a moment, the Cardiosoft software will open and show this screen. The ECG will start to appear. Note, the same trace shows at the top and in the main part of the screen. In the top right we can also see a lead guide. This works in a traffic light style system. Green shows a good connection, amber indicates a poor ECG and red shows a problem. The larger the number in the circle, the poorer the connection is. At the bottom of the screen we have information and speed and gain options. When you are happy with the quality of the ECG running across the screen, click the ECG acquisition button to take a snapshot of the trace. The last 10 seconds of trace is captured. If the ECG hasn't run long enough, a timer will appear while the trace is acquired. The screen will change. The trace shown at the top of the screen is now frozen. This is the ECG you just recorded. The lower half of the screen continues showing a live trace from the patient. Decide if you are happy with the trace shown at the top. If the patient moved or the trace doesn't look clear enough, you can click ECG acquisition again. This will replace the previous trace with the current ECG shown at the bottom. When you have a trace you are happy with, click the Post-Test Review button. You will then get to the summary screen shown here. The patient details are on the left and the ECG measurements and interpretation show on the right. To complete the recording, simply click the X in the top right. Cardiosoft will close and our i3 software will pick back up with the results. You will see the results screen shown here. This shows the clinical code that will be filed. You can also click View to see the PDF and have the option to add comments here too. To complete the ECG and save the results back to the clinical system, click Send. You will get the processing message followed by a confirmation that the results have saved. Clicking OK closes the software and completes the test. The patient can now be disconnected and the ECG is ready for the next appointment.